Hello everyone, and I am back with a drugstore haul update. So the first thing that I got in my update was, or that I got in the drugstore haul, was the Revlon, um, just the foundation. I haven't used it yet, it's still sealed. I just got it as a backup, so that when I run out of my other foundations I have it. But then I also got the Maybelline Better Skin, which I've been using a lot. It's already almost gone. I'm wearing it today, and I do enjoy it. It keeps my oils at bay. I have a review on it already up on my channel, so I'll just put it in the cards above. Okay. The next thing that I got was the e.l.f. complexion brush, and I've been using this for a bronzer, just right there, and I do enjoy it as a use for that, so it's really soft, and I think this is a good one. The next things that I got are I got a Milani lipstick in Red Label and the e.l.f. one in Red Carpet, and this one's more of, the e.l.f. one is more of a tint. It's not really a full-on lipstick, you can still see your lip color underneath, so if you're looking for a good red lip tint, I think this one is good. They do both obviously transfer because they're just regular lipsticks, but the Milani one, it's like a bright red orangey color, but it smells like one of those, it just smells like candy, and it's super sweet, and I do enjoy the smell. So I do think both of these two are good if you have a certain thing that you're looking for. The next lip products that I got are the new, they're a couple months old, but the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit, and I got 3 colors, but one's in my backpack right now because I really do like these. This one I had to do 2 layers of because it so does show my lips underneath, but besides that it's good, and I love the color in Give Me Mocha. So I do think these are good. It just find your color and it should work out fine. They do dry matte, and they start to fade a little bit inside of your lips after you eat or drink something, but all you have to do is reapply it and it should be fine. They layer pretty nicely. Alright, and then the final lip product that I have are the 3 Jordana lip liners, and I did use one today, not under this lipstick, but earlier under one of my other lipsticks, and it did make it last a lot longer, and I have been using every color because I bought each color to match with the Wet n Wild to put underneath to see if there was a difference. But when I put these underneath the Wet n Wild, it just seemed to make them last a shorter time period. But under normal lipsticks, not the liquid lipsticks that dry matte, but just under normal lipsticks, these work great. Then I got a little trio from Physicians Formula, and it came with a regular eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner, and then this it's called a, it doesn't have a name on here, but it's a fatter kind of thing, and you can't use a wing for this, but it's just to line the top of your eyes with a black liner, and I enjoy this one a lot. It's good for smudging out your upper lash line. The liquid liner is also pretty good. I love it for doing a wing. I don't like it for doing it on the lid because I like to use a gel eyeliner for that and then use a liquid eyeliner because it's more precise in the tip to use for a wing. So this one also did save very well on my lids. It lasted all night without crumbling or fading. And then the last thing that was a dud was the eyeliner. In your eye, just this, it comes off really roughly on your hand, and it looks nice, but when you try to put it on your eye, it just irritates your eye because you have to go back and forth so many times to try to get it to a dark black color. And I tried it on top of the upper lash line, and it also barely showed up, and it wouldn't smudge out, so that was not good. The next thing that I wanted to retry was the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder, and I've been using it quite a lot. If we could get my shadow. Yeah, I've already made a small dent in it, but I've been using it every day, and I do really enjoy it to set under my eye, and then I'll use a loose powder to bake, but to set right away, this is great. And then for the rest of my face, it's also pretty good. I then got the little spoon thing to get out foundations, and I've only used it once because I've only gone through one foundation, but I do really like it. You have to kind of get it on the back of it, which works better, and then like scrape it from the back and put it on the back of your hand or a glass palette or whatever you choose to put it on. But this does get out the product more than if you were just trying to slam it against a table or anything. Okay, the next things that I got were the Milani eyeshadows, and I got 3. I got Bella Champagne, Bella Black, and Bella Sand. So Bella Champagne and Bella Sand I mean, they look similar, but this one's more pinky, Bella Champagne is, and then Bella Sand is more of a golden tan color. I would say if you're doing maybe like a highlight in the middle of the eye or inner corner, these work really nicely. You have to have like a base underneath, or else they don't stick very well to your eyelids and they don't show up very well. They work well with like wetting your brush first and then going in, but on their own just dry, they don't work very well. So, and they are pretty similar in color when you put them on the lid, so if you are thinking of getting one of the colors, just buy one and not the other, because they look pretty much the same on the lid. There's not much of a difference. And then the next thing was Bella Black, and I was hoping that this would be more of a like a matte kind of black to be able to put in my crease without it having shimmer everywhere. And it looked like it was matte, and it says satin matte in the on the back, but when you put it on your eye there are sparkles, and it looks pretty, it kind of looks like it skips a little when I put it on my hand, but then when you blend it out it just kind of fades to this weird gray color, and I wanted a black and not a gray, and so I did not like this at all, and then it did not want to blend out. It was just not a good eyeshadow. The next thing that I got was the Rimmel eyeliner, and honestly it's just average. I did try to use it quite a bit to see if I could make it work, but I just didn't like it at all. It was really dry. The only time I liked it was when I first opened it, but then it seemed to like dry out instantly, and even though it was like closed, and I tried putting facial oil in it and to soften it up and maybe it would go on smoother, and it did go on a bit smoother, but it just, instead of drying matte, it never dried matte, it just kind of stayed like a shiny black. So I didn't like it when it was the normal formula, and I didn't like it when I added the facial oil. I just think you could get something better like the Maybelline eyeliner, which I ended up going out to buy in place of this because this wasn't good. So yeah. Then the final thing that I got in my drugstore haul was the Wet n Wild Mega Contour Palette. And I got mine in Dulce de Leche. And goes with that. I got kind of the more lighter shades, but this works really well under your eye. It brightens it really well. It's kind of a tan, or not tan, but lighter skin color. And then the brown side is a bit too orangey for contour for me, so I used it more as a bronzer, and that worked out really well. So yeah. That is the end of my drugstore haul update. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully when you go out and buy your makeup next time, you can either avoid or look for these products. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.